I'm Dr. Maryhan. I'm a child psychologist and I specialise in work with children, teenagers and adults that might be experiencing what I call big emotions.
I think a lot of this is about being accepting, because what we tend to do is we focus on what we can't do and then sort of think of us in terms of our inadequacies because we can't. But all I would say is see them as things that you might need to modify. So first of all, accept that you are where you are and that there are certain things that are likely to trigger it that mean that you need to modify and adapt. So again, this goes back to the language that you're saying to yourself, because what the conversations that you have in your head create your reality. So if you're saying things to yourself like, I can't do Christmas shopping, I can't do the summer, I can't do the heat, you've said to yourself that that's a limiting aspect of your life, and you've pigeonholed yourself and you've restricted yourself in terms of the way how fulfilling and enriching your life can be. What you should be saying to yourself instead is, Christmas shopping needs to happen in a more modified way. I need to find different ways of enjoying the summer and the heat. It's that, because it's that dialogue, because if you say that to yourself, you'll find a way. And it's not, please don't see this as a trivialization of the condition. It absolutely isn't. But it is that dialogue that you have with yourself. In the same way as you say, if I can't get out of bed today, that becomes the reality that your brain thinks. And particularly when you think about when you're feeling anxious or when you're feeling worried about a situation. If you're anxious and you're worried about a situation, so you're worried about doing your Christmas shopping because you know it gets hot and that's likely to trigger things. What happens when you avoid going Christmas shopping is your brain then creates this connection that says, oh, thank goodness that was a close shave. I've saved you from a disastrous situation. And what that does is that reinforces in your mind that that situation is dangerous and needs to be avoided. So it just creates more and more of an issue. Whereas if you actually say to yourself, I can do Christmas shopping, I just need to modify it in some ways. So I might only go for a short period of time. I might have to change the time that I go so it will be less busy. It's those sorts of, it's that you say to yourself that suddenly takes you from living a more and more restrictive life that then only exacerbates the problem, only builds your anxieties, only makes you feel more negative and feel more restricted and not part of the enriched, fulfilling life that you want to have. It just becomes, in the same ways when we talk about, I hate the word diet. It's this idea about lifestyle change. Everything is in moderation. So it's about understanding, what do you need to moderate? What do you need to modify in order to be able to do everything that you want to do? For me, it's get rid of the word can't. I need to modify, because I can't is a sweeping generalization that says it's not going to happen.